What's up, YouTube? Subscribers, friends, families, those who tune in. Thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. I appreciate it. Over the course of making videos, my passion is young men, and then in particular, young black men. And many of you have said to me that I should, do a series or write a book, do different things to help the young men. And so I want to make another video that seems, in the title, I'm gonna title something like if you insist, or if you still insist on, being a dope boy or street pharmaceutical specialist, watch this video. Then we'll do something like that. Because regardless if we want them to do it, the young boys feel like that is an answer for them to be able to make some quick money. And so this is my message to them. This is my heart in sincerity to those who may see this video and feel like it's something that you may want to do, go down the path of selling the street pharmaceuticals. Number one, if you still insist on being a D boy, or a woman, I guess, but if you still insist on making your money from the streets, this is particular to my young men, do me a favor and get you a life insurance policy first. And I'm not being funny. Here's why I say that. One thing is for sure is that we all have to leave this world. And the street game speeds that up quite a bit, especially if you start making real, regardless of what the movies say, if you start making real cash, there's really only one or two ways your life will end. You will either end in prison or you will end in the ground. Now we all going to the ground, regardless of how we live, but the street game multiplies that. It speeds that up. So if a normal person is at risk, you're at 10 times the risk. So get yourself a life insurance policy on you. It only cost, remember, you're gonna be making some money, so we're not gonna, it doesn't, $20 a month policy on you. You're young enough because the prices don't really start going up until you hit 40, and then 50, 60, it keep going up like that. But you young, get you a $20 a month policy, should be able to get you, I don't know, $100,000, maybe $150,000, depending on where you go. Let's just say it gets you $150,000. That's enough so your lady, your mama, don't have to be on Facebook trying to start a GoFundMe account for someone who chose a lifestyle that they were not prepared to finance all that needs to come with it. It is your responsibility as a young man, if you're going to be in the streets or in the streets with a K, if you're going to be in the streets, make sure you have a life insurance policy so your mama don't have to go and have fish fries to gather up enough money to put you in a decent closed casket. Again, I know it seems like I'm being funny, but it's because you got to go one way or another. Get your life insurance policy, $20 a month. You can afford that. You can make that easily. When you get on the streets, you'll get that money easily. Just take $20, pay life insurance policy. Have your mama put it in her name. She the beneficiary of you or whoever you trust. Your lady, let her put in your name. You make the payments on it. You pass. They get the 150. They bury you 15,000. They can pay off bill, get a car, whatever they need to do. Number two, when you start making money, we're assuming you're gonna rise and you're gonna be a king. You're gonna rise. When you start making real money, before you go get the Gucci and the rims and the latest car that all the D boys want. At one point it was a Hellcat, so everybody get away from 5-0. But whatever it is, before you start putting money in those places, save up about $7,000 to $10,000. Just save it up. Stack your money. That's what I'm saying. Stack your money. And the reason why I say that, because the street life has seasons to it. One day you up, one day you down. One day you could be 4 pockets full, little baby. Next day you could be asking somebody for a couple of dollars, put some gas in your car. Street life is seasonal, up and down. So what you want to do before you go spend thousands of dollars on a fancy watch, before you go spend thousands of dollars to floss in your new car with the new rims, the new tires. By the way, make sure if you're gonna add a big rim, make sure you change your suspension too, because if you leave it, the suspension is made for the tires and the wheels that come on the car. You put on heavier rims, it's gonna change your suspension. It's gonna get your heads up. Okay, you're gonna tear them good cars up. All right. You change the big rim, put in a little extra cash, change your suspension too. Then you ride out. Before you do, save about $7,000 to $10,000. The seasonal. Number three, before you start the game, before you start selling, before you go talk to Big John and say, put me on. Shout out to Jeezy, I put on for my city. Before you do that, get you a legit skill first. Say, Professor X, what's a legit skill? Get you a plumbing certification. Get you an HVAC certification. A barber certification. Something like that. So that when the streets are done with you, and I'm telling you now, there will be a day that they will be done with you, you can fall back on something legal. And you can make some good money in all those things that I named. Also, CDL. Get you a CDL, HVAC, plumbing, barber, those kind of jobs. You can go into business for yourself. You ain't got to have nobody over you. Once you put your time in, and you can make some good money. But you want to have something to fall back on. Don't wait until you in the game, because you ain't gonna have the mind to do it. You gotta be focused. You gotta be counting your money. You gotta know who to trust. You gotta know where to be, what time to be there. You gotta look over your shoulder. You got too much going on. You can't study and do all that once you in the game. So I'm saying, before you start, be smart. Be a smart D boy. Get it first. Have it. Then you go talk to Big John. Put me on. I'm ready to fly. Go from there. Last but not least, this is my recommendation to you. Do not have kids if you don't have legal income. If you don't have kids yet, and you know you want to be on the street selling, don't have no kid. I'm not telling you can't get no booty, because you're a D boy. So the women when they see you what we used to call flossing, you gonna get the women now. You gonna get some women. It don't matter how you look. It don't matter how unattractive you are. When they know you got some cash in your pocket, my boy, so what? Yeah, you gonna get it. And we used to say, use an old school word, you gonna get laid. You gonna get laid. Yeah. Back of your Cadillac, pow, pow. You tell all your boys, man, I hit her in my car, bro. Yeah. You pull over well behind McDonald's, wham, wham. You tell all your boys, man, they was taking orders on the speaker. I couldn't hear her hollering. I heard hamburgers. Yeah, she let me hit it behind McDonald's. You got cash. But don't have no kids. Don't have no kids. Carry that thing in your wallet. I wish you do in the 90s. I know you big man. Nobody's as bigger than yours. So you gotta go get the gold pack. You 13 inches. So you go get the gold pack. They'll cover all of that. You well out, but don't have no kids if you don't have legal income. Because having children and being a man at the same time requires you to be consistent when your lifestyle is inconsistent. See the wisdom in that? If you want to be a man as well as be a D-boy, then you got to realize that you don't need to bring children into this world because your lifestyle is inconsistent. And to be a man, you have to be consistent. So don't bring kids into a world where at a moment's notice, their father may have to disappear for 3 to 10 years. If you still insist on being a D-boy, follow what I said, and at the end of your days, maybe you'll be all right. Got it good. Good luck. Bye.